I'm Dr. Yashika and I'm from Nepal. I have done the last youth program of by Buddha CEO. After that, unlocking the manifestation part from this Buddha CEO, I have got my visa of USA for my internship, and that thing I really want to share right now because I really manifested the thing from like it's about 2 months I have manifested after joining this session. The time I have manifested so much just by doing continuous meditation and listening the track and continuously manifesting for 2 months, and finally I got it.
Being in the US alone, I was searching for jobs. I was not getting a job. Recession set in, and everyone was telling that it's very difficult to get a job now. It's impossible. Everyone is laying off. But after doing the meditation, I got the confidence, developed the confidence to apply to it. And one thing that really I liked was during one of the sessions while meditating, I got a response from that company telling that they are considering my application for that they're reviewing and considering my application. So manifestation, I now believe that manifestation is real.
I have been meditating for the last 2 months. Actually, I joined the previous program also, 21-day program, and since then I have been meditating. And I'm just so thankful to Buddha CEO for this because it has really made a very big impact in my life. So the first thing that I want to share is like we know like in college we have so many friends, we'll be discussing things in groups. So the first thing that I have started doing right now is like earlier, like I used to talk something about someone behind their back and all those things. So presently, I have become so much self-aware of that fact that I have just stopped talking like that. I just make whenever a discussion goes that way, like I have been able to control myself and just be away from such situations. So these are some things that has really affected me positively.
Time since I have been meditating regularly, I could control those feelings which would make me feel kind of getting intimidated by them. So I'm really thankful, and I actually started believing in manifestation, and I'm applying it.
Other thing I realized that I'm more happier, I'm more calm, and I'm more acceptance towards the world, that no, this is what, okay, I'm okay with it. At first I'm so complaining that, so yeah, there are many positive changes because of meditation.
Happy morning, dear friends and masters. Good afternoon, evening. Such a beautiful video. I get charged up every time I listen to the youngsters. They're talking about, I used to complain a lot. Now I don't. If we remove complaints and judgments, we have arrived. I can tell you, if we just remove complaints and judgments, we have arrived. We have to continue to learn from everybody. Books are swiftest shortcut to enlightenment. Listen to others and continue to learn. The reason I loved Patriji's path, PSS movement path, is because he was always telling to read from everybody. He was never hesitant to give a book and say, hey, read this. The illuminated world of afterlife, read this. Untold story of Sita, read this. He was always referring to read and learn from others. He's always encouraging to learn from others. So paths are infinity. Then we need to learn that infinite knowledge. Everybody has perspective. Everybody has their own experiences. A true master is encouraging. A true master, if it is true that there are infinite paths to get there, if this whole field is infinite, then there's got to be infinite ways to get there. To realize it, to understand it, to be with it. Is asking always to read and learn from everyone. Learn to what resonates. Everything that expands is right. Everything that contracts life, contracts somebody is not right. That's the measure. It expands you, your experience, and it expands, that knowledge expands your experience, or expands somebody else's experience, or something else's experience, that's right. But if it contracts, if it limits, if it restricts something, someone's or something's life, that's not right. So he used to recommend always, Patriji used to recommend always, without any hesitation, anybody's book. But then he used to say, apply this, some guiding principles. If some things don't resonate, it's okay, leave it out, but then learn everything else. That's how, when you read the book by Lobsang Rampa, there is a chapter on meat. He said, that's not for us. It restricts life. It stops life. If you want free life, then everything that is there also wants free life. Why is that only humans are in it and can have that great life? So one such book in the context, dear friends, that we learn from is the Four Agreements. The Four Agreements. Now, this is a favorite book for many people. The most simple in the context of relationships. The Four Agreements by Don McGuire Ruiz. Don McGuire Ruiz is from South America. Some other links to the shamanism. He has written this beautiful book, simple yet most profound book that improves relationships greatly. The Four Agreements, simple to practice. And our meditation aids us greatly in implementing this. Four Agreements are saying that be impeccable with your words. Second, don't take anything personally. Third is saying don't make assumptions. Fourth is do your best always. Always do your best. Be impeccable with your words. Don't take anything personally. Don't make assumptions. And always do your best. 4. He gave a lot of importance to the power of words, Vakshetra, and Patriji gave a lot of importance. If there is one thing that is really, really particular about is how we speak, what we speak, how impeccable we are about in our speech, because that's what communicates. That's what we use to communicate with everybody and everything. Not communication is there, but there's next level. Be impeccable with your words. You've heard this about this triple filter test. Gossip. We just go on talking about somebody else behind the back. It's called gossip. When a third person is not there talking about them, it's called gossip. We go on talking about people. It has no relevance. It does not adds value to us. But we talk. Gossip is a cancer of the soul. There's no end to it. And many times, now what this author is saying is that when you speak, your words are casting spells on somebody. If there is a fresher join the company, and then suppose you review his work or her work at the end of 3 months, and then you're going through and saying, oh, I thought you can do a lot, but that's all you did. If you did anything like this, a word like this is casting spell on that fresher, shattered. That person now saying, suddenly, I thought I can do a lot. I came into this whole work life and I came into this company first time. And this is what all I can do. This person is telling me that that's all I can do, so that's it. They cast spells. They cast spells on children when we use the words. Many words we use. He's saying he equates wrong words, poor choice of words to black magician's work. What's a black magician doing? A black magician is going on impacting negatively on somebody. They take let's say a small toy. They say that this is you. And then they go on, let's say they want to twist your arm, so they go on doing this. Okay, I'm twisting your arm. They personify that to be you. And then they start saying, okay, I'm twisting your arm and your arm is going to be broken and broken and broken. They're going to put a lot of energy onto it. They're going to put a lot of energy onto it. They're casting spell. Now, of course, it's all energy communication. It goes. Now, if you are weak-minded, if you believe in this black magic, and if you believe in people and say, oh, these are black magicians, they want to do something to me. And so you open your shield, and so you receive it. And so at some point, it's going to have an impact. Because we're taking it. That's all it is, nothing more in the black magic. It's us, we are allowing it to happen to us. But if you are very strong-minded, and if you understand, if you demystify what is black magic, it's no special power. That's all it is. If we demystify black magic, then we are fine. So they go on casting spells on others. And our words also casting spells the way we speak onto our team members, into the family. You always do it late. You never come home right. You never help. Use these words, you never help. You don't never do this. Our words have to be impeccable. We represent impeccability. We are consciousness. Consciousness is impeccable. So in everything we do, we elevate ourselves to be that in what we think and speak. So first thing he's saying is that be impeccable with your words. Oh, remember the triple filter that we talked about, the easy way of saying how to know what is right and what's not right to speak. Triple filter. Can anybody tell what's the triple filter? What's the triple filter, Rathanwell?
Being truthful and positive and useful.
Useful. Be truthful. A word that we speak, is it true? Word that we speak, is it positive? And the word that we speak, is it useful? It's not positive. You never do this. You're always like this. You are just waste. Or you're just not getting it. Your work is poor quality. Say it differently. You can improve a lot in this work. Say it differently. I acknowledge what you've done, but you can improve it. The effect is same. Being speaking positive, when you're carrying news, are you carrying positive news or negative news? It doesn't really matter if there's an earthquake that has happened and then many people have died somewhere, and you shake people here by talking about it and say, oh, it's so bad, it's so this, so that, so this. We introduce fear into other people's lives, but just by speaking, carrying negative news all around. We recognize it. So we have heard this, speaking truth, positive and useful. If the words the news that we're going to carry are the things that we're going to say, if they meet at least one filter, then we practice, then we use that, then we speak. It's got to be useful. We can go on talking about our stories from the past. Are they useful to somebody? When I'm meeting Single G, I have so many stories of my life. Should I just go on talking about my story randomly of no use to him or to me? Why do we simply go on a memory lane and just talk randomly this and that? What's the use of it? We lose so much energy and we lose so much time. We waste somebody's time and then we waste their energy because they're polluting their minds of unnecessary stuff, redundancy. We conserve energy, dear friends. When we conserve energy, it means words are to be very, very impeccable. Words are to be spoken. Words are like bullets. They pierce through people. And so we need to be very, very careful on words. And the second thing he's saying is, okay, words are spoken. Then what do you do with it? Somebody is ignorant, they speak, all kinds of random stuff. And he's saying, don't take anything personally. Just because they said it, you don't become that. You know to your conscience that you're doing your best to go and help every day. Be right to your conscience. But don't take anything personally. Just because they said it, you're not that. You don't help at all. Okay, we take it very personally. Come on, I do it every time and you're taking it, and then you have that the conflict comes. Fine, they don't know how to speak. Is it true? You don't help at all. Is it true? If it's not true to your conscience that you're making your best effort to help where possible, so be it. Then fine. So don't take it personally, and then look at how you can improve there. That's what he's saying is the second. It's not that we don't know these things. We just need to be aware. When somebody is saying something, they're saying that as a reflection. It is only a measure at that point of what you're doing. It's not about your life. It's not about a capability of you. It is in that situation. That's all they're saying. But we immediately attach it to the everything. You're looking for funding, you got a rejection. In your company, you're looking for funding, you got a rejection. Then we take it as a rejection on our capability. And then we go into this shell because we take too much personally. It is only in that moment. Maybe it is that the person who rejected it they're not in that objective of what they want. Is what you're giving is not what they want. And so they didn't meet. And so they rejected it. That's what it is. It's not your, it's a reflection on your capability at all. So he's saying, don't take anything personally when something happens. Third one is, we make a lot of assumptions, which follows on top of this. When you take personally, because we make so many assumptions from the past. Oh, last time I did this, it didn't work. Another time I did it didn't work. So now the rejection came. That means I'm fit. I don't think I can ever raise funding. We make assumptions and then come to conclusions and then form a belief about ourselves. The third is, don't make assumptions about things, because when you make assumptions are like, these uncontrollable thoughts that go on building on top of the other. I quote this example. At your dining table, you're asking, hey, who made this curry today? Then what goes on in the minds of the person who cooked? Oh, is it not good, is it? That's the assumption we make. Question is, who made this today? And then immediately we go. And our boss asks you before going out of the meeting, hey, who worked on that problem? And then suppose you just went out of the meeting. Now you're worried, making assumption of assumption. Oh, did I not do right? What happened here? Did a client complain about it? Did something happen? So we go on making assumptions because we tend to we are always projecting things. All he asked was, maybe he wanted to do a good comment. Hey, who worked on this problem? But then he didn't have time, he went away. And so we feed our brain with so many assumptions. So he's saying, don't make assumptions. Wait. We make so many assumptions all the time, dear friends. And so in the process, we limit ourselves. And when we make assumptions about people all the time, so then, of course, our relationships are getting ruptured. Wait for the truth to be heard. Get to them. If somebody tells, you know what, I heard that, you have been spoken about, there is some review happened, and then your manager was saying something. So there is a rumor that comes, and then so really they talked about me like that, and we make all these assumptions. What will you do? Right thing is to go to that person where the solution can come, and then ask for a one-on-one or sit down, and then tackle the problem directly. Than to go on carrying in a mind, because all you know, it might have been a gossip, might have been a rumor. Don't make assumptions. Instead, when you're hearing things about people saying people to somebody else, we make a lot of assumptions. Instead, we get down to it. If we don't like something, we get down to the person directly. And the last thing, dear friends, is always do your best. Always do your best is when you're dealing with people, if you have an agreement between two of you or with anyone, you do your best, be right to your conscience, whatever you committed, you do your best to the best possible way. That even if you didn't meet somebody's requirement, and need, at least you know for yourself that you have done your best. You're working on a project. Have you done your best? Did you give everything that you could give? You're supposed to read or research some 5 subjects and then come back and then do it. Did you do it or just delayed to the last minute, and then now that there's no time, you just wrote up something? It happens, right? A lot of times. You start off with a great intention of doing much exhaustive stuff and then come and then do, but then we delay, procrastinate, and so last minute comes, no time, and so they will take shortcuts. So ask yourself the questions and then do your best if you couldn't do it. Because then your answer to your conscience is there. Hey, when someone tells you you don't deliver at all well, you need to feel right here, and you'll not feel right if you didn't do your best. You'll not feel that you don't do your best. Let it be any time. 5 years later, when you look back into your life and say, am I doing best to my life? You don't feel right if you just wasted the time. When we retire, in no time, that the years will pass one after the other, the years will pass before you realize it. Already some 5 years would have been over. And we look back and say, what did I do in these 5 years? Before that, my life was full, contributing, and then suddenly realize and say, okay, so that situation did not come. You join a company, 5 years later, look back and say, what did I do? What did I learn? Nothing comes. Because you're playing politics, we just hang around there in some way or the other. We are saying, do your best, to your best of your ability. And then what happens, what others say, think, judge, all that is immaterial. All that is immaterial for yourself, because you're true to your conscience that you've done your best. So, dear friends, when you do these 4 agreements, they are jewels of having great relationship with ourselves to everybody else. Being impeccable with our words, don't take anything personally, don't make assumptions, and always do your best. Please read that book, that little book. We recommend it as part of our list of books that we gave on the day 4 of this program. in the wisdom note, the 4 agreements must be read. If you want, in the context of emotional intelligence, that's a great book to read. And then there are so many examples out there. The author has written beautifully to just sink in the information. So relax yourself, dear friends. Let's go into meditation. We're practicing breath mindfulness meditation. Our goal is to empty the mind and stay in that emptiness for as long as we can. We do this by sitting, as you see in the picture, comfortably with your feet crossed, fingers into fingers, hands in your lap, eyes closed. Observe your normal, natural breath. When you observe your breath, your mind becomes empty, and then be in that state of emptiness. That emptiness is energy. You may find sensation, movement, observe it. In case you have thought, bring your attention back to the breath, and then in case your thoughts, bring your attention back to the breath, and again observe the breath. Right, friends? So this is called breath mindfulness meditation. We will start with this process. Relax yourself, sit comfortably, relax your body. Today we'll skip heart elevation process. Dear friends, dear masters, with your specs removed, eyes closed, fingers into fingers, hands comfortably rested in your lap, your feet crossed, observe your normal, natural in-breath and the out-breath. Take a point on your nose, and then with your attention at that point, observe that in-breath and the out-breath, dear friends. Allow yourself to merge into your breath and allow yourself to experience the emptiness and blackness, not void. When we empty your mind of thought, we experience the greater emptiness. The quantum field of energy. Emptiness is energy. This is the quantum field of limitless possibilities. The field of all creation. The longer you stay aware of this emptiness, void, the more experiences you draw into your life. it is natural to have thought. If you recognize you are thinking, go back to observe your breath, dear friends, and allow yourself to slowly find that emptiness all around. We are less matter, more emptiness and energy. Allow yourself to merge into the emptiness of yourself. Become aware of this field of connectedness, your divine self, where everybody and everything are connected. And at this time, let's express gratitude. Gratitude to your parents, your teachers, mentors, family, friends, colleagues, relatives, everybody in your life. Be grateful to this grand nature, the bird, the fish, and the animals. your gratitude to everything you use, the technology, the system, the companies, the governments. Gratitude to yourself and to this intelligent universe for helping us experience this beautiful life. Gratitude is the ultimate state of receivership. Gratitude moves us into coherence with the field. Recollect your experiences from the session. How did you feel? What did you see? And whenever you're ready, keep your hands on your eyes for 5 seconds and then may open your eyes. Okay. Okay, dear friends. Wonderful meditation. Thank you very much for joining. Masa's great to see you here. We have this magazine review tomorrow. Magazine launch tomorrow. Yes, sir.
The magazine is tomorrow, sir?
Yes, it's tomorrow, Saturday.
Okay. Saturday, okay. Okay, sir. So, shall I leave there?
No problem, sir. Yes. Whatever is convenient to you.
Okay, because I have to go there now.
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay, tomorrow we'll see you, sir.
Yes, sir. Oh, okay. I mixed up, I think, in our communication.
No problem, no problem, no problem.
Yes. It's Saturday. Okay.
No problem, no problem.
Okay, sir.
Okay, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Yes. Yes, Arisha, madam.
Namaste. Thank you, Chandra sir, for wonderful meditation and music. Good morning, dear friends and masters. Great afternoon and wonderful evening. I really feel blessed to meditate with you all and listening to your wonderful experiences every day. Thank you so much. I wish to take this opportunity to thank all the donors contributed between 17th November and 23rd November. The gold sponsor is Jagan Saragadam and Anil Devata, Mallikarjun Jalligeri. Thank you all so much for contributing. Our deepest gratitude to the other monthly donors too. Thank you all. Friends, we are a non-profit organization. We conduct many more sessions along with this 40-day session, online, offline, to colleges, corporates, and many more other sectors. So primarily, we depend on the donations received from the program participants for conducting our programs. We incur various expenses for conducting the programs, be it music development, content development. We have a beautiful office in HSR layout, and while we have many dedicated volunteers, we have also engaged few employees and consultants for carrying out the foundation's activities, and we are expanding. I would like to invite you all to be part of this wonderful mission. I would like to share the sponsorships options of what we have for becoming part of this mission. So can I have the sharing option, please?
Yeah, go ahead and do it.
Friends, we have like Project Buddha Seva meditation programs. Through this project, our aim is to introduce meditation and mindfulness to corporates, leaders, and government offices, and with online and offline programs. And the second one is Buddha Seva magazine. This is we are distributing and printing meditation magazines and distributing free of charge to corporates and CXOs and heads of institutions and government offices. And we have also recently printed Breath Mindfulness Meditation, a 30 plus pages book, which is really helpful. And I request you all to, those who can sponsor, you can, it's going to be a wonderful gift. As a return gift also, you can give it to your friends, colleagues, and other associates. And the third project is being, our main goal of Buddha Seva Quantum Foundation is to support the organizations who are in line with our goals, that is spreading breath mindfulness meditation across the globe. And one of the dear project is Patriji Dhyana Mahachakram, which is organized between 21st December and 31st December. It's an annual event, and where thousands of people come together and meditate. Every day there will be long meditation from 5 a.m. to 8 a.m. 30,000 plus people meditate together. Apart from this, there will be sattvic and delicious food served 3 times a day throughout the all 10 days. And many more people join, like meditation leaders and people, they give their discourses. Even PMC masters and other masters are invited for giving their discourses, and many more cultural programs are also organized. And this year, they are organizing a youth session, especially for the youth, to address their, to give them guidance and counsel. Separate workshops are being organized for youth. So I request you all to become part of this wonderful thing. It's an energy grid is formed 10 days, and thousands of people are joined, and one must attend to this. Personally, I recommend you all to visit this at your convenience. This is organized at Kattal, Kailaspuri near Hyderabad. And third project is being like, with this project code, whatever you donate, we utilize to the appropriately, depending on the projects on hand. And sponsorship options, what we have are bronze sponsor within India, 25,000 rupees, and outside India, $400. And silver sponsor, 50,000, $800 outside India. Gold sponsor, 1 lakh, $1,600 outside India. And we will be acknowledging all the sponsors' names in our magazines. And apart from this sponsorship, one can donate any amount also. And friends, monthly donations really help us to plan very well our programs. I request you all to be part of this. Any amount is okay to start with as a monthly donor. I love this quote by Patriji. Meditation is an unending joy, and spreading meditation is an unending work. So I request you all to be part of this cause and be part of us. Please log on to buddhaco.org/donate for making your valuable contributions. Thank you all. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Resha Madam. And our gratitude to all the people who are supporting us in our mission. And for those donors and sponsors, personally, I'm very, very grateful and thank you to all of you. Let's go into the next program, Youth Panel. We have many of them ready to share their beautiful experiences, transparent experiences. One of our core mission, dear friends, is to reach out to as many youth as possible in second-tier towns, third-tier colleges. We go and organizing these free programs, teaching them meditation, introducing them. That's going to be a significant part of our work, which we continue to do. We document some of it in a magazine. The magazine, tomorrow we're releasing our next issue of the magazine, and it is available on buddhaco.org/magazine as a website link. Anyone can download the past issues. But that's a core goal of ours. And then second is we are introducing it to leadership so that they in turn take it to the communities. That's a really essential goal. Introduce to the leadership, introduce to all of us our resources so we can take it forward to our communities, to our field of influence. That's how Buddha Seva Foundation is pursuing its objective of seeing that everybody on the planet becomes a meditator, something that we deeply share Patriji's mission. So thank you for being part of it. Yes, Nanaji Garu, can we have the panel?
Yes, sir. Yes, my dear masters, today youth panel, they will share their experiences, how they transform their lives, and how best they utilize the Buddha CEO meditation sessions. So let us invite one by one. We'll invite Mr. Jagat Mohan. Kindly unmute.
Yeah, am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Hello, sir. Hello, Chandra, sir. Been a minute since I've come on the platform. So I don't know where to start exactly because the journey has been a long one, or at least for me. I remember around 2 years ago, I started the entire journey of meditation. And back then I could only do 10-15 minutes.
Please
so I thought that was my...
Please introduce yourself first.
Yeah, sorry. I'm Gagan Mohan from Bangalore. I'm 25 years old and I'm a dentist. I recently graduated. So yeah, as I was saying, when I first started with the journey of meditation, it was around 10-15 minutes. And I thought that was enough. And I honestly thought that was what I was capable of. And now that I look back onto it, I realized it was more of a limiting belief. And around 40 days back, I joined the Buddha CEO program of the 21 days youth program for clarity. And from 10 to 15 minutes, I went on to 30-40 minutes in each session. And the effects of meditation, I could really appreciate the effects or the good parts of meditation only when I actually stopped meditating for a significant period of time. Then I could actually compare and contrast how the positives were working to my favor. And eventually from 30 minutes, I one day decided to join the full moon meditation conducted by Chandra sir. And I remember telling him that I actually completed the entire 3-hour journey. And to go from 15 minutes to 3 hours, for me, it's personal best. And I could say that the deeper I got into the entire journey, the more benefits that I could see. And yeah, coming to the actual benefits of it, one thing that I noticed was all of these benefits which Sir speaks about, which we know about meditation. I noticed it very naturally and organically as I was meditating. Nothing was forced, nothing was, out of place. It all happened naturally over time. One by one, I could just see all the benefits. And right now, I feel like I'm a wick of candle, a candle and a wick, burning wick in ocean of, disturbances. So no matter what we go through, what I go through in a day, whether it might be good or bad, I know that at the end of the day, I'll always stay grounded, that I'll always come back to my base and my state of homeostasis, and nothing is going to waver me as much as it would have before. So apart from that, the other things were, there were more openness, there was more kindness, there was less judgment in meeting different people, and there was less judgment in general. And honestly, like, I've started to get an idea of what it feels like to live in a elevated state of emotion. And coming to my energy levels, I really, really like working out. So I thought maybe meditation would somewhere affect it negatively, because you tend to think you become more calm and composed, and exercising, I thought, at least back then, was more about aggression and force. But to my surprise, I realized that I was just as efficient and way more energetic than I ever was before. And I realized that I actually was conserving energy in a lot of other places in my life where I was wasting it away, whether it might have been in overthinking or all the other places. And I could actually see a major improvement in my energy levels throughout my day, actually. And then coming to the last part of it, the visualization and manifestation. At this point, I've stopped keeping count of it, because there's just, the list just goes on and on. And I've accepted that it's a state of life and it just happens as I'm meditating, and letting go and surrendering to the universe has become much more easier now, even with visualization and everything else. And I felt like manifestation was, and visualization was the last part of the equation that I really needed. Because I feel like manifestation alone won't be as effective for me unless and until I actually pair it with, hard work, consistency, taking up initiative, holding myself accountable. And when visualization and meditation comes in together with this entire equation, I just feel like working hard becomes much more easier for me. So that's pretty much it. If I really dig deep into it, the list of the benefits goes on and on. But I just want to say thank you. Thank you for the guidance. Thank you, sir, for the knowledge that you're spreading, and I'm just grateful for it. Thank you.
Awesome. You just become more accountable. Manifestation is got to be paired with more accountability, and it makes it easy for you to work more. Thank you, Gagan, for that. Let's bring in all other panel members also onto the screen first. And so we have Shirisha here, Shweta is there. Who else is supposed to join? The fourth one.
Shweta, Shri Pooja, sir.
Shri Pooja. Very good. Yes. Where are you, Nanaji? Can you?
Yes. masters, one more youngster, Shweta Deshmukh. Shweta Deshmukh, a Pune-based dentist and master student, began her journey with Buddha CEO in September 2023, engaging in the Advanced Meditation Retreat program at Pyramid Valley. Life-changing sessions from day one led to blissful experiences, enhancing her clarity, intuition, awareness. Now she is passionately encourages meditation by sharing her profound experiences.
And Shirisha, please introduce others also.
Okay. And Shirisha, an advanced Karnataka course, began her transformative meditation journey in 2020 with Buddha CEO Youth Program. This experience led her to volunteer in various capacities for the organization, significantly transforming her life.
She's a lawyer, right? Where is what Shirisha is a lawyer?
She's an advocate, sir. Advocate.
Yeah. Okay.
Sri Puja Padasarthi, a biotechnology student from Chennai, Tamil Nadu, discovered meditation in school. Her transformative journey with Buddha CEO 21-day youth program brought positive personality changes and enhanced issue handling.
Okay. Great. So we have them. So thank you, Gagan. So let's listen to Shweta.
Yes. Hi, everyone. My name is Shweta Deshmukh and I'm a dentist. I'm from Maharashtra. And my journey with meditation and Buddha CEO started in September through Advanced Meditation Retreat Program held in Pyramid Valley. And from the first session only, all the sessions were eye-opening and life-changing for me. And interactions with Chandra sir, Vani ma'am, Rakesh sir, and everyone from Buddha CEO really changed my life. And instead of gaining, I lost so many things. I lost fears. I had people-pleasing attitude, then inferiority complex. I lost so many things, and I gained a lot of confidence, and I got so many mystical or miraculous experiences when I was in Pyramid Valley. And one day, the most important thing I got to know is purpose of my life. One day, I was meditating under the pyramid, and there was in harmony with music and Chandra sir's guidance. I got to know purpose of my life, which I was looking for since long time. So it was so beautiful. And even after the session, during Akhanda meditation, it was a 3-hour session. And during that session, I got insights of my future. Where should I do my masters? And I got the name of university. So I applied to that university and I got admit from that university too. And which was quite impossible because I applied it on last day and so many things were there, but still I got admit from that university. And yeah, sir. And as this 4 agreements book says, don't make assumptions, and so I stopped making assumptions, and I became uh, whenever I previously I had so many limiting beliefs in me, but now whenever I get any negative thought or limiting belief, I just replace it with one empowering belief, and my life started changing from that day. And I since September, I am a regular meditator, and I started micro manifestation. Before going out or before doing any task, I meditate for 10 minutes and then I get clarity about things. And I have made lists of things I have manifested in this short time span. And so to reinforce my belief in manifestation, in meditation, and everything. So I'm so grateful to Chandra sir. You have really changed my life. I have so many things to mention. And so basically the most important thing is getting the purpose of my life, which was really important for me. And I now I have become more aware about my thoughts and the actions and words. And I read both the books by Buddha CEO, like Manifestation, Miracles of Meditation, and the second one is Patriji Answers. Uh, since the day I entered Pyramid Valley, I felt the connect with people there and people over there, and also Patriji. I don't know, but I, from the bottom of my heart, I felt so connect with Patriji. And when I read his book, all like my questions were answered, and I got solutions of my problems. So I'm so grateful to Patriji and even Chandra sir and whole Buddha CEO team. And I look forward to spread meditation, all especially in youth, because I feel they need it the most. So I'm working towards it. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. And one more thing I want to mention, that I feel that answer of everything is meditation. So meditation can solve any problem. So I feel that it should reach to everyone, and everyone should know this. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Shweta.
Awesome.
Wonderful experience.
Yeah. Thank you.
Sorry, sir. Sorry for cutting through. Can I share next? Because it's already getting late for me.
Oh, okay. Yeah, please come by.
I hope
Come back.
Sripuja doesn't mind.
Okay, go ahead, Sripuja.
Thank you very much, sir. First, I started this journey through the 21-day Shining program. At first, I was not sure that what is it going to do for me. It's just like a normal program only. You're just going to sit and just let it come. And then again, the same situation continues. Meditation doesn't change the world, but I just gave it a try, and I was consistent in my efforts. I realized that it doesn't change the world, but it has changed me, and it changed my perception about the world. Earlier, the same situations was there, but now the time has reduced for me. Earlier, I used to, weep on and cry on situations. I used to think about it for hours, but now it doesn't take so much time for me to come out of situations. I'm like, when something happens unfavorable, I take it really easy, like, okay, fine, it's fine. The time has reduced. And first, I'm sorry I didn't introduce myself. I'm Sri Pooja, and I'm a second year biotech student in Chennai. I've also attended the physical workshop in Chennai that's being conducted on 18th. I met Chandra sir as well. Thank you very much, sir. The physical workshop was really great. And then secondly, I'm able to differentiate between what's good and right more clearly. There's no confusion between anything. And whenever I'm deviating from my path, I'm getting the consciousness like this is not right. It is not what you meant for, and you're on the wrong way. I'm getting that awareness immediately. When I'm heading on the wrong way, and that is something I can visibly see in myself, and I can see the differences in the thoughts as well. The negative thoughts has been significantly getting reduced. I'm aware of my thoughts, and which is really like I like this experience, and I like being like this. It's more happy for me. I'm very peaceful. I used to be very timid about situations, but now situations doesn't change me or doesn't impact me anymore. I'm just the way I am. And also in my studies, I'm able to concentrate more, and I'm focused on to my goals. So that is truly because of this 21-day. I'm also continuing with the 40-day program. I wish to improve a lot. I need to improve a lot and continue being consistent as well. I just want to say that this involvement and the consistent efforts of Buddha CEO is, I'm really grateful, and I wish a long way ahead and help people all over the world. Thank you very much for this opportunity. Thank you very much.
So wonderful, Sri Pooja. It was a pleasure meeting you there in Chennai.
Yeah, yes, sir.
Impeccable
It was a
words. Also, impeccable words from all of you. Just speak so beautifully, so clearly. So thank you. We'll let you go wherever you have to go. You're saying getting late.
Yeah.
Thank you, Sri Pooja. Thank you so much. Wonderful. Shirisha, can you please?
Yes. Good morning, Chandra sir, and good morning to all the masters who've joined. I'm Shirisha. I'm from Bangalore. I'm practicing as an advocate, and I'm also a consultant at Nyaya. an organization that creates legal awareness and tries to bring in community level change. So my journey with meditation began around 3 years ago in October 2020, when I first joined a youth program with Buddha CEO. And if I can just put it in one line of what meditation has done to me, it has made me meet a newer and better version of myself. There's a stark difference between what Shirisha used to be before meditation and what she is after meditation. So all thanks to meditation and Buddha CEO Quantum Foundation for creating that wisdom with and sharing it with us. I had started. I had just graduated out of law school back then in 2020, and I always believed that we're born to make a difference. And with that intention, I had given up my corporate job opportunity and had taken up writing a competitive exam. So I was preparing for it. It was going great, and suddenly I had a burnout, and I didn't know what to do. And at that perfect timing, somehow I was introduced to Buddha CEO meditation to someone's WhatsApp status, and I took that app, and I think that's the best gift I've given myself. So I used to be an overthinker. I create endless situations in my mind before that. And after meditation, there was a significant reduction in the number of thoughts. It calmed down. I also used to be a cribber, whiner. If I scored 99 out of 100, I used to crib about that one mark. If I won 4 out of 5 competitions, I would still be unhappy about that one thing that I didn't win at, and would always postpone my happiness about being happy of the next thing I achieve. I would be very, very highly critical of myself and be a perfectionist, never grateful for my own achievements or be appreciative about it, neither be appreciative about the things others do for me. So this was what I was before meditation. But after that, it changed. There was a significant improvement in my self-awareness, positive thoughts, and of course there would be negative thoughts, but it would be like a WhatsApp notification to me saying, Shirisha, I think you're thinking negatively. So that one moment would be enough for me to switch from that negative state to positive state, because I was aware about the wisdom of meditation and about the power within. And also, I started embracing all my imperfections. I started falling in love with myself, became very grateful for the smallest things in life, and I was very, very genuinely happy. I didn't want anything else to make me happy in life, and I think this was the best phase of my life. So, seeing this happy version of me, my mom was automatically drawn towards meditation, and I think she's more sincere with meditation than I myself am. And I also adopted vegetarianism along with practicing meditation, and started reading the recommended books. So I started implementing the smaller lessons and minute details that were there in these books, and that helped me in my health challenges as well, and also in forgiving a few others who I thought did wrong to me, or something like that. There could be mistakes within ourselves or others, but whatever, I was able to forgive everything and move on very easily. And also, I started using this manifestation tool like a plaything, very casually asking universe what I want and get it. It would be so effortless. I wouldn't even use things like vision board and everything. And 2 years, I was very consistent. I don't think I even missed a single day of meditation. And these 2 years were like totally blissful and amazing. And I started volunteering with the foundation, and it gave me a lot more satisfaction and happiness from within. But there was one thing that I was really focused on manifesting, and that was clearing that competitive exam. And I think I was very, very obsessed with that exam, and I put in all the manifestation techniques just to that. But maybe I didn't surrender enough, or there could be other reasons. After this 2 years, I didn't clear that exam, and maybe that phase I felt like I failed in societal terms, and I had to start from scratch. At the same time, I had a very difficult dental challenge, very painful journey. And these two things coupled together made meditation very challenging for me. Although I would and try it meditating, I couldn't do it. Slowly, negative thoughts crept in. Of course, I was still grateful and tried many things, but this phase was a little challenging, and I didn't know what to do. So at that moment, I ran to Chandra sir and explained all those things that happened. And very important thing that happened was sir asked me why I was writing that competitive exam, and I gave him a couple of reasons based on my past experiences, how I want to make a difference, how I wanted to contribute to the society, be it through law or otherwise. And I listed a few things. And sir didn't force me to meditate, but he said to try to meditate, but he asked me more to use affirmations and be in that gratitude state, start giving more and more gratitude for the simple things in life, and also use affirmations. And I think these suggestions work like miracles. A week after I met sir, there was an amazing opportunity that came by from Nyaya, the organization I work with. It was a 1-year fellowship, and the same things I listed out to Chandra sir as to what I want to achieve, what I wanted to achieve through that exam, it opened up. But the thing was, it required a minimum 3 years of experience as a practicing advocate. And because I was preparing for that exam, I didn't have that. Of course, I had other things in my CV, but the basic criteria was 3 years of experience. I hardly had less than a year of experience. So this I felt was limiting. But again, there was this I workshop, and I throughout these 2 years, I had this recurring opportunities of creating awareness with Karnataka State Legal Service Authority and government school. So I had taken up that opportunity. So regardless of this limiting belief, I applied for it, and I used that 3-day manifestation workshop and just surrendered. Of course, it was open for all advocates throughout the state of Karnataka, and there were only 6 positions, and I manifested that opportunity, that fellowship. I got it. I was the youngest. Despite my experience, they highly recommended my name, and they were really happy. So I think there were people with 40, 28 years of experience, and I'm working with them. So it's such a privilege. And I got to do all the activities that I wanted to do through this experience. In fact, when I was in that low phase, I was listing out a few NGOs and the kind of work I want to do with children, with women. I think they allotted the same kind of organization, sometimes even with the same NGO name, for me to work with. So this has been like a remarkable manifestation experience. And there were many other things. If I go into it, it can go on endlessly today. But regardless of all this, after knowing all this, because I started practicing as an advocate, I was spent from 9 to 9, just going and coming back home, and it became really tiresome. I became a little irregular with meditation, and weekends I would spend with fellowship and the work of fellowship. So I slacked off in probably meditating, and slowly the past self started peeking out. Despite this, whenever there was a challenge, whenever I had a serious argument in the court, that I had to do, important case, important day, a challenging client, I would always sit with meditation and just get that power and continue. But still, I wanted to, be consistent with myself like I was 2 years ago. So after a lot of months of slacking off, I decided I want to be consistent. And again, like a perfect timing, last time I got an opportunity to be the facilitator for the youth session. I came back to being consistent. So I can't be grateful enough for it. I wouldn't say there haven't been challenges. Of course, the biggest challenges of my life have come back in these 3 years. But I'd say the way I address these challenges is with grace. And meditation and the wisdom that the organization has shared has made me believe that all the power is within myself. All I have to do is tap into it and reclaim that power every time I face a challenge. And I think consistency is the only key. Listening to other youngsters and attending the sessions makes me believe that this is the most important thing. So every time I become irregular, I remind myself that if I have to tap into this power, I have to be honest and dedicated with my efforts towards meditation. And I can't thank Chandra sir and Vani ma'am enough for what they've done to me, for introducing this beautiful, simple breath mindfulness meditation for me and so many others. So ever grateful for the organization. And thank you so much for patiently giving me this opportunity to share.
Wow. You have so much to share. Meditation by itself is not removing challenges. It's preparing us to face challenges. Since you had everything before, you just moved up into a different league by facing the difficult times of your life in the last 3 years and then yet come through them. So now it's so easy for you, wherever you go, whatever bigger things that you take up. Because it's come through experience. But so beautiful, Sirisha. A long time we're touching base. Must meet again.
Wonderful, Sirisha. Your words really touched my heart, and I would like to share your experience to my children too. I want to listen. They should listen to your,
Sure,
they should
sir.
take it. Very good, excellent. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Awesome. What more we want from these youngsters? One is saying, world did not change, I changed. Another is saying, now I don't make any assumptions. That's what Shweta is saying. I start making assumptions. Whereas assumptions are always limiting. They're one of the limiting factors. Gagan is saying manifestation, oh my God, there's no count of it. Everything happened. But now I recognize I got to be a lot more responsible, become a conscious creator of it. Conscious creator of it. Because everything is possible. We just need to be clear about why I want what I want, and then be conscious of it. So beautiful to be having these youngsters here. So thank you very much, folks. And all of you are wanting to share this deeply. Shweta is saying, I have to see that it goes to every youngster. Sirisha is already on a path and significantly. I'm sure Gagan is going to make this happen. So everybody wants to share. So become facilitators with the program. It's our youth program. So do become facilitators. If not, become one. At least once or twice you must do. So that way you are equipped with yourself with a lot of ability to, you're able to with the teaching. And so you can easily go about sharing with many more people. Okay. In fact, that we say to most of you who are attending this program, come forward to become a facilitator. Right? At least a couple of times you become a facilitator for this 40-day program. And then I'm not talking about you as the youth, you can be the youth facilitator, but everybody else was listening to this. Facilitate, right? Come forward, facilitate, then you are so strongly equipped to take this to everybody else. So thank you, folks. And any questions to this youth panel? And then, so of course, we exceeded time. So feel free to exit, but we're here to see if anybody would like to say something about it or a question or two to the youngsters. They're so candid. They are truly are expressing what they feel today. Yes.
Kim Van, can you unmute yourself?
Kim
Good morning. Good morning. Can I be heard? My
Yes,
audio
ma'am.
is clear. Okay. I'm a beginner. I just joined Buddha CEO. I'm very impressed and I've benefited a lot. Although I'm still skimming the surface, I'm in the process. So I just want to share to people who are new like me. I was 2 days ago at a hospital, undergone complicated surgery, and comments from the doctor was, like kind of, it makes you a bit, it's a challenging situation. But actually what happened was, before I was pushed in, I actually listened to the meditation as much as I can. So when I was there, all I did was I could hear Mr. Chandra's voice, emptiness, your energy, matter is only 5%. And then from the book club, I already manifested in my mind it's going to be a smooth, painless, successful, with positive outcome. And I will actually have a speedy, fast recovery. So it actually put me through the whole process to not focus on fear, where energy flows, that's where the focus is. So I focus on emptiness. All will be, you already, you're so successful, you're so good, you're going to regain your visual field, all that, things like that. So I just want to share. And I have to be face down for 5 days, so I'm in the middle of it. And also I try not to limit myself, but any tips to make this process smoother will be actually very helpful. But I know that I will have a smooth recovery. So sharing with any newbies, please believe in yourself, join the book club, and then continue with the meditation. Don't think of how you can benefit, just do it with faith. Thank you very much.
Wow. Very nice, madam. That's all it is. We knew a lot of this subject. Meditation gives that awareness to apply it in the moment. And so then it happens. What is that applied? Our thoughts create reality. So as we think is what we create. And we just need that awareness. So thank you for sharing that up.
Sir, can we take one more?
Yeah.
Mr. Govind Kumar Jaha, can you unmute yourself?
Firstly, thank you to Buddha's, your whole team, and especially to Chandra sir. And I would like some advice from Chandra sir about Kundli Jagran. And before that, I just want to share my experience. Before joining the session, recently I have joined this. It is my 26th day of my my mindful meditation. Before that, I was using the mantra meditation, but it is quietly different, and it is very helpful that I got. Before joining this session, I was actively react of any situations, but after joining, there are so many situations in my job where I got that I am giving the response, because there are some circumstances where I used to become very aggressive according to my nature. But now I am giving all the situations the response. So it is a great and great experience to me, and not single me. My colleagues also find so many times they appreciated me that no, you are how your personality has been changed, because aggressiveness to become a responsible person. So it is great experience. And mid of the way, I got how we manifest our dreams. And I think on third week, Chandra sir has explained very good, mind-blowing way about the manifestation. After that, I tried to do, and I think before 5 or 6 days, I am feeling my heart is saying, no, you are on the good track of the manifestation. Before that, whenever I used to do the manifestation, I thought there is something lacking behind it. And especially 2 days when our session was, and I asked to masters that there are some of my query, and they have explained well. And now I think my manifestation is on good track. I felt from my bottom core of my heart. So it is a great experience, and I hope and I pray to God, give me the strength, time to be with this meditation session for whole of my life. And I want to dedicate this to whole of my life. It must be as a part, as I take food, I do my job. So I want and I pray to God, please God, give me the strength to accept meditation as my daily routine or daily routine of my life. And thanks a lot for the whole team. And sometimes I got especially the today's session when Srisa and Sweta and the Gagan had explained well way, and really no doubt it is a great experience. So I am stopping my word. I request to Chandra sir, sir, please explain some part, then how we can activate our Kundalini. And I got some point, one more point. I am very much interested in Akashic record reading. And now sometimes I fail to when I go to the deep meditation, approximately after meditation of 25 or 30 minutes, really the visuals comes, and I thought it will help me a lot for reading the Akashic record. So request to Chandra sir, please give me some clarification about Kundli Jagran and the Akashic record. Thanks a lot, sir.
Thank you, Govind Kumarji. Only Jagran is happening automatically for meditators who regularly practice with increasing their knowledge and wisdom. We're not doing yogic practices to manage and manipulate the energy going up in a direction. Instead, we are fundamentally increasing our wisdom and the knowledge. And then automatically the Jagran will happen is happening for us. Means there are no blocks in there. That energy freely moves up across the thing. And that happens automatically. When we learn self-expression beautifully, being pure and express and then being pure. Pure means manasa, vacha, karmana, let's do the same thing. When you do that, our throat chakra is opened. When you go into meditation, scan the truths of the universe and be open to the truths of the universe, your Ajna chakra is opened. When you scan and you're open to the truths of the universe, you're becoming mystic to experience and everything that's out there, being open to it. And so Ajna chakra is getting open automatically. Your meditation, every day we actually go in there. So Kundalini Jagran, the way I understand all these chakras, we don't have to really bother about them. We just have to recognize that this simple meditation with wisdom, and if you have these two, then automatically we are clearing everything in our body. And so that our body becomes the greatest vehicle to experience life beautifully. That's the way you already heard your colleagues are telling you that you are a changed person. You're calm, you're different. A practice must do what? I mean, it must bring us back into living a beautiful life, aligned to a purpose. A spiritual practice, it must lead us towards a greater life and then help us to align to a purpose. So we feel meaningful life, and that's what this meditation does. And everything else, Govindji, is unnecessary. But of course, so Akashic records, all of them, you already are getting into them. In your meditation, when you receive messages, your Akashic records. For example, Swetaji said, I got a message in meditation. It told me which university to do. And that is a record that is already recorded. Past, future, everything is there. So it came and then gave her the message that which university. So you access the Akashic records as it is, as you go in your meditation, what is necessary. What is necessary, we access that in our meditation every day, right? Whether it is past, whether it is future, we are accessing it in every day. We just that we don't know and then we don't use that words, right? We're not making it very mystical, unnecessarily, not necessary, right? But that otherwise we are accessing all of that every day. This meditation is sufficient for you to access it, okay? We just have to be clear, why do you want to access what you want to access? What is the need for it? Misusing should never be there of anything. Okay. Okay. So anyway, there's a topic in our advanced meditation programs. We'll talk about this maybe in the Amrit Akhanda Dhyana program. After this, there is Amrit. Intense meditation for 5 days will be there. I believe this time, January 1st week. So that time, we'll talk some of these concepts. Okay. Thank you. Okay, friends, so thank you very much for joining, and beautiful to be having this panel today. Where is I see Rakesh here. Yes, Rakesh.
Great experiences being shared with the youth. I know I've heard them speak earlier. I mean, I always keep thinking back, why didn't I look at meditation before? But seeing them and experience what they are experiencing now and taking this, and especially what I loved, what Shirisha, Shweta, everybody talking that, hey, they want to take this as a gift to others. That's the most beautiful thing that we can expect from everybody. So thank you everyone, and look forward to hear more micro manifestation every day. Before just before I start, I say, okay, this is what I want, and there's a lot of clarity coming in. As long as we use this in such beautiful way, it's amazing. Thank you, Shweta. Thank you, Sirisha and Gagan.
Ushaji, what does it tell you?
No, such a lively young girl said, boy, it's so beautiful. I know there's a beautiful path there to reach so easily. Yeah, same as Rakeshji says. Yeah, so many more minus years, but I know we're there with you to compete and be with you. We feel as young, and I'm so happy to be in this journey. As you're saying, every day, I'm not looking for a huge manifestation, but every day I feel we are manifesting. And every day being happy is the best manifestation, I think. I think it's a morning, like it's a tonic that goes through the whole day. And I love taking that tonic every day. Thank you so much. Thank you for each one of you to, share so beautifully. It gives us energy too. And that's what the whole family is all about. Thank you, each one of you. Thank you.
Thank you, Ushaji. Jagdish sir, this is your favorite subject, youngsters and students. So we can't hear you today. There's total silence from your side. While we are waiting, Shweta, your final words of a message to all of us.
Sir, I feel that quantum, as you say, quantum field is of infinite to possibilities, and we'll get everything we want. So, and our thoughts create our reality. That's my takeaway.
Okay, Gagan.
My final thoughts would be to just make meditation a core part of my life, at least for now, because the benefits, they just don't stop coming. So I don't see any reason to not go ahead with meditation. It's almost a no-brainer.
Sirisha.
It's very simple. So just meditate and spread meditation.
Awesome. Thank you. As Jagdish sir, I don't think our audio is there. Okay, friends. So you're logging in.
Sir, I would like to mention one more thing. Since I started meditation, like I became mindful about the content I'm consuming. So I stopped using social media in a negative way. Like I'm using it, taking it in a positive way. So it has helped me a lot for it too.
Awesome. Okay. Okay, friends. So thank you very much. So we'll see you all tomorrow. Tomorrow we have Buddha CEO next issue magazine, Buddha CEO magazine next issue release. We did this physical launch on Patriji's birthday. We'd like to do this online tomorrow after the meditation and let's talk about it. So it's about purpose. So there are some beautiful articles. So we'll talk through that tomorrow. Thank you. And I look forward to seeing you. Thank you.
Thanks, sir. We'll meet you all tomorrow morning, 6 a.m. Bye, sir. Bye, Ratman, sir.